What's up guys, Saulius, I'm back again. So today we're going to be reacting videos about The Walking Dead, the Chaotic Intelligence tier list made by Evan Notes. We lost of that part. We almost did to finish the video, but I tried, we failed. This will be part 2 finale, so let's continue. Shall we? I know, shall we people? I know. Why Kenny he was dumb, he was not dumb. And how he was geniusly and how he was intelligent. This is it. Really? Bro, this thumbnail I know.
Yai too often.
Yeah,
On the
that
positive
part.
side, Kenny has legit
Stupid
talents and knowledge that can't be
loading. Sorry
denied.
about that.
His
That
nautical
stupid
skills
loading will
prove he's
not go
got some
away.
practical intelligence and ability to think through complex problems. He's a pretty capable survivor and protector when the chips are down too. The guy's not stupid by any stretch. But holy hamsters, does Kenny's hair-trigger temper and inability to divorce himself from his
Holy
feelings constantly
hamsters,
undermine his
bruh.
intelligence?
This boy he said holy
How many dumb,
hamsters.
impulsive mistakes
I know,
does he
so that
make
what
just
he
because he
say.
gets angered or
Holy
impatient and stops using the
hamsters.
noggin?
Holy hamsters.
Way too many to be considered a true
Okay.
genius intellect.
Never mind.
Kenny skates by with somewhat intelligent status.
Skates.
He's got enough wits to survive
Kenny
and even
skates.
occasionally show flashes of brilliance.
Kenny skates,
But his
that
complete
would
lack
be
of
so
emotional
stupid.
control and mindfulness means his intelligence is forever capped at good, not great. Just a big old temporary insanity clause waiting to happen. Larry. I don't think I'm going out on too crazy of a limb by putting old Larry squarely in the dumb tier of intelligence. In my opinion, this angry old codger is about as sharp as a bowling ball. Right off the bat, Larry consistently displays a stunning lack of situational awareness and big picture thinking. Like, sir, do you maybe want to reevaluate screaming at and antagonizing your only allies in the literal zombie apocalypse? Read the room, dude. But what really solidifies his dumb status for me is Larry's stubborn refusal to accept even the most basic, obvious realities. His intense denial about his heart condition and deluded belief that he's an invincible tough guy is just, yikes, tragically lacking self-awareness. I think at the end of the day, Larry's intelligence is directly undermined by his volatile temper and arrogant delusions. The guy is all raged-out emotional responses with zero rational thoughts behind them. It's full cringe-level dumb behavior through and through. Lee Everett. In my opinion, Lee Everett stands tall as one of the true genius-level intelligent characters in the whole Walking Dead universe. This guy is the total package. Book smarts, strategic thinking, social finesse, you name it. From an academic standpoint alone, Lee is light years beyond most. His ability to analyze complex situations, weigh multiple perspectives, and navigate group dynamics with empathy and care is just unreal for someone in his circumstances. The decision-making mastery is off the charts. But what elevates Lee to legitimate genius status for me is his world-class ability to remain consistently calm, disciplined, and solution-oriented, even amidst pure chaos and horror. His mental fortitude and resilience are frankly superhuman at times. He's the anchor that never wavers. Molly. Molly is yet another character who, in my opinion, belongs in that elite genius intelligence tier alongside Lee Everett. Her level of capable,
okay, do you remember Lily? And yeah, fun fact, using name Lily Velez. Yeah, do you remember House of Velez? Yeah, I know this one, but we won't see House of Velez remake, but we have to wait and we won't see how this will be best or worse, but we never know. We have to wait, we'll drop the demo, but we never know, so we have to wait. And yeah, I did not know he called him, and Walking Dead he called her Lily, but House of Velez he called him Lily Velez. I was not expecting.
Smarts is just incredibly impressive. On a foundational level, you can tell Molly is stupid book smart, constantly analyzing scenarios with this cold precision and strategic mindset that'll honestly leave you shook.
Yeah.
Her ability to quickly calculate risks, weigh options, and formulate game plans is borderline Rain Man-esque. But what really sets her apart is the ludicrous depth of practical know-how, resourcefulness, and just overall grittiness she flexes at every turn.
And Omid.
Molly's upstairs abilities translate seamlessly to tangible life-saving skills in areas like parkour, stealth, crafting, you name it. She's the full self-reliant genius package. Omid. I'd put Omid pretty firmly in that somewhat intelligent bucket from my perspective. The dude has some definite smarts about him, but also displays some lack of pragmatism and real-world application that
And
kinda caps his IQ potential.
Lily, yeah, don't
On the
forget
plus side,
Lily.
Omid absolutely has great comedic timing and ability to brighten tense situations with witty banter. That sort of emotional intelligence to read social atmospheres and bring levity shouldn't be understated. He's got people's smarts for sure. Where Omid loses some points for me is his general aimlessness and lack of adaptability at times. Despite his goofball charm, he doesn't always inspire the most confidence in terms of critical decision-making or ability to handle intense survival scenarios. He's along for the ride mostly. At the end of the day, though, I think Omid squarely lands in an endearing, somewhat intelligent space. He's got the quick wit and
I
awareness to get by,
know.
but lacks that true
Now
consistent
Lily.
brilliance or grit to push into genius territory. A lovable middle-of-the-pack kind of fella in the best way possible. The Stranger. I'd say The Stranger, also known as Michael Oberson, definitely fits into that intelligent tier when you peel back the layers on this deeply twisted individual. From a purely pragmatic survival standpoint, you can't deny that The Stranger showcases some very calculated, methodical thinking and forward planning that suggests high intelligence. His ability to trap Lee's group, enact these intricate mind games, and always seem 3 moves ahead is pretty unsettling. Where The Stranger really laps the field, though, at least in terms of intellectual ability, is his profoundly manipulative psychological mastery. The way he's able to deeply get inside people's minds, exploit their fears and insecurities, and skillfully push their emotional buttons, that's some next-level sadistic genius at work. Of course, his intelligence is horrifically warped and toxic, used for evil instead of good. But you can't ignore the sheer disturbing brilliance the Stranger wields in orchestrating his reign of terror. Undeniably an intelligent monster,
Bro, they
even if
have
his
2
mental
left and
faculties
done,
are
but
royally far gone.
if we don't talk.
Travis. For my money, Travis is about as solidly average
Average,
intelligence
yeah,
as they
average.
come in the Walking Dead universe.
Next.
He's far from stupid,
Lily.
but he's also not exactly shattering any genius IQ records either. What you've got to give Travis kudos for is being a pragmatic, mostly clear-headed thinker in the heat of crisis. He's able to assess dangerous situations and threats with a fair amount of situational awareness and rational decision-making ability. No major lapses in judgment or totally boneheaded moves. But Travis also doesn't ever particularly wow you with his intellect either. There's not a ton of outside-the-box critical thinking, resourcefulness, or sparks of ingenuity from the guy. He's a straight shooter without being remarkably brilliant about it. Finally, Vernon.
Whoa,
I gotta
what
put
about Lily? No, 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 no.
my guy Vernon right there alongside Travis in
Bro,
that
you
average
forgot
intelligence
Lily, but
tier from
nope,
what we see
he's
of
not
him.
going to talk, but
There's not a whole lot that really stands out, good or bad, about his mental prowess. On one hand, Vernon does a reasonably admirable job as the level-headed leader
I'm
of
gonna
his
show you
community
these
for a
side
while
by
there.
side, and I need to see.
He's able
if
to
it was
remain
Lily
pragmatic and
in
make tough, utilitarian choices for the greater good without completely
evil
falling
and
apart
genius,
emotionally.
but Lily does not show
Displays
up
brief
genius.
flashes of
Really?
wisdom. However, Vernon also doesn't exactly blow you away with his decision-making or ability to truly rally people behind a long-term vision either, does he? His rule is pretty tenuous, and he clearly struggles with asserting full control and authority when necessary. Not the sharpest strategist. When you boil it all down, Vernon is pretty solidly just an average intelligence guy trying his best. He's no dummy, and he's got flashes of some decent critical thinking skills. And we are done. This was my tier list. Please let me know who do you agree the most with or not. Let's have a discussion. Subscribe to the channel, cause I'm gonna pop more ideas like it, and also comment which game we should do next. See ya.
We don't have to worry about delivery fees.
Vote,
Like, oh,
of course,
what?
you up.
Pristatymo mokestis nevertas tavo nervų.
That's it. Bruh. What about Lily? Oh my goodness. Bro, why do you not talk about what about this him or this one? But nope, he refused it, so he did not want to talk with that, so he wanted going to end that video. But bro, you have much time. You're going to talk with that and that. Nope. So how many count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20. But he got 80. This is 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. But what about both? What about others? What about that guy him? Was he got bear chopped with legs? Yeah. And what about Lily? But nope, he refused it because he didn't have much time, just only be 20 minutes video. But are you fucking kidding me? Wow, what a asshole. Yeah, I know, but this is the worst one. And yeah, I had no words why I did not want to talk about Lily. And what about that guy? He got legs bear chopped, but he refused it. Yeah, this video sucks, but I know. So yeah, I really like it, but I know, man, I don't like videos, but we have to react video sucks. And also stay tuned for that on DJ Cook videos. So yeah, stay tuned. I will say goodbye, Saulius, and see you tomorrow, okay? Ciao.